Alright, so in this video, guys, I'm going to show you my post-production process for putting together a real estate video. I've had Jake, my assistant, already go through and do the sifting process. I have a song picked out. I got the song at Soundstripe by searching for corporate and cinematic, and then found songs within those two genres. And now with the footage that Jake has narrowed it down to, I'm going to show you my process for now putting together an edit, and we're going to try and do it in less than an hour. So here we go. My first step is to find the clip that I want at the beginning, and I know that I shot some push-in shots on the Phantom 4 Pro that I'm probably going to want to use. There's a couple options in here. Here's a good option. Here's a good outro option. So I'm going to stick that at the end of my song. I like to have a pull out for the end and a push in for the beginning of the front of the house. We talk about storytelling a lot, and I like to take the viewer through as if they are seeing the house. And here's another zoom out option, looks like. So we'll just throw that at the end as a second option. I know we did a push in shot from straight in front of the house, just trying to find that now. Okay, so here's our push in shot. Yeah, so I like that one better than the other push in shot for our intro. So we're gonna put that at the very beginning, set it to the music the way we like. So put on that first beat. Start the whole thing right there. I'm gonna speed that up by 200%. Shot these at 60 frames. And then we'll cut it on this next beat. There. Very nice. Our second shot, I think I'm going to do the door opening shot here. Okay, so I like the first take the best, even though you can see Jake in the side here. This was our best one take going all the way into the room here. So we're going to start the clip there, and we'll end it about right there. Bring him in. Put that as our potential second shot. We're going to speed this up times 2 as well. And then we might do a little speed ramp here till we get to the main room there. And we'll ease that in and out. Even more. Maybe don't want it sped up that much. So I'm going to come into here and bring that down to maybe 500% instead of 1,000. Might start this a little bit earlier. And we're going to slow this last part down to normal or slow motion, like so. And then on this next beat, we'll jump to a new clip. So let's now look at what our next clip would potentially be. Maybe this clip here. Try that one. Okay, next clip. Maybe that office. Yeah, we'll try the office shot next. Started about right there. cut it on the beat. See what we got next here. Probably want to do the kitchen area next. So let's find our favorite kitchen shot. This kitchen shot makes the kitchen feel bigger than the first one. So we'll do that one. Started a little later, about right there. Might make that one a little longer. Maybe not. Okay, then probably the great room. See which one we like better. We got this angle, and we've got that angle. Probably like this angle better where you can see all the windows. So we'll start it probably right there. Let's try that. Okay. Next, we might want to dive into the master bedroom. So let's go to our master shots and closet and bathroom. So I'm not sure which bathroom one I like better. Pros and cons to each here. Probably like that second one better. And potentially we want a speed ramp. So let's try first speed ramping this master bed clip. See how that looks. Speed ramp all the way to there. Nah, I don't like it. So we'll get rid of that and just do a solid cut there, and we'll head into the bathroom here. So let's bring these clips over, see which ones I want to use. Perhaps the closet, we might nix this later. So let's go from about right there. So we got next. Maybe we do the bathroom before the closet. Start this a little later. Get on that beat. For more insignificant parts, we're going to make those clips shorter, like that closet. This is a backup clip. In fact, so we'll just hide that in the back there. So shower and closet are a little more insignificant, so make those shorter in here. Like that. Can't remember where this is at, but we'll just put it in here. They might ask that to be in a different part. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too long. Start that a little later. Very nice. What we got next here? Gone through those. Might want that one in there. Definitely want the kitchenette. So I'm just grabbing a few that I want to put next. Bad choice, Jake. Don't want that one. Want this one instead. Okay. Put that one coming up soon here. Want the laundry room in there. And this den area. So that should fill up our next little portion here. Let's bring those over. So we wrapped up the master bedroom. Now we're gonna bring us back to this den area. So that'll kind of transition us back out of the master bed. What we might do is actually include an outdoor shot here. I think we had one at the end there. Yeah, a little patio. Kind of shows off the, and I'm thinking about a potential voiceover. I'm not sure if they want one, but they usually do. So if they do want a voiceover, we probably want to showcase the view they have back here. So we might stick that over here instead, right after the main master shot. Now we'll come back inside. Get the timing on the music right. Okay. So now that we're out of the master, let's go into the den. This is kind of a good transition going out of the master. So our beats are a little bit off right now. Alright, we'll just make this one a shorter. That den doesn't need too much attention. Little study area, and then we'll move out back out to the kitchen area here. I might want to put this in here. So when we show the kitchen, we might first want to show the kitchenette next. Start a little later. I want to be able to see this oven here. Long enough so we can see the whole back here. Nice, cut that on the beat. Do the dining room next. We kind of already saw it in one of these other shots, but this is focusing on it now. Let's try that now. It's a great room here. Make sure our beats are on here. So ideally all my shots are moving the same direction. This guy's moving right to left, this guy's going left to right. So I might reverse this shot here. So that they flow a little better. Came a little early. Master features. Okay, next we'll show off this guy, then the laundry room. And I'm thinking in my head, the voiceover is probably going to want to talk about this greenhouse area more than this extra den. So we'll make that clip longer. Laundry room, we'll start about here. Okay, moving on, next clip. And this is kind of my way of transitioning to upstairs now. Is showing the balcony looking over here. And I think at that point where the music picks up, we'll go out to some exterior drone shots. In the meantime, let's grab all of our upstairs stuff here. Sometimes I'll transition upstairs using something like that, but I think we'll nix it this time. Not a lot of upstairs. And this could be a good transition going outside is the balcony. So let's grab upstairs stuff right here. Bring it over. Grab our balcony shot. Very nice. Here we go. Start a little later. Start that later. We might be able to throw in the basement stuff here. Let's see how we want to order this. Yeah, we're gonna throw in all the basement stuff with the upstairs stuff because there's just only one room and a bathroom in there, so not a lot to work with. Show another bedroom here. We'll do a second bathroom. There. Start it later. New bedroom. Kind of a weird frame, but he wanted me to avoid the bunk beds there. Do we have a better bathroom than that? So we're just trying to showcase the best bathrooms if possible. Yeah, this one's a better looking bathroom. So the bedrooms don't match up with the bathrooms, but they're the best looking ones. Start it there. Split that into two. Show several other bathrooms here. Just show shorter clips of that. Alright, now can probably take us downstairs. It's a shower shot, might not use that. That was one of the uglier bathrooms, so we'll put that above. Probably won't use that. Alright, so now we're going to the basement here. Use our main basement room here. Started about right there. Start a little later. Like so. Let's use this shot first. Very nice. Which shot's better, that one or this one? Probably that one. Over that one, yeah, the top one. I'm just checking the framing. I like the end frame of this last one better. Okay, moving on. So this is where I hoped to go to the drone shots, and we still have the theater, this room, and this little kitchenette to display. So I might want to cram those in. So we might use less bedrooms and bathrooms here. Yeah, we'll just make these shorter here. This is how you cram more content into less space. Very nice. Yeah, we could probably do a little kitchenette in there. Here we go. Make that shorter. Another nice bathroom. Potentially use that over here in place of a different bathroom. Show off that, and then our favorite theater room shot is probably this one. Okay. Nix that one. Okay, less significant rooms, and then the theater room is a more significant room, so we'll put that longer. Make sure we hit that beat. Like so. Alright, so we'll now go outside. We might speed ramp out of that to kind of transition us to some drone shots. I was hoping to use this guy to transition, but we ended up in the basement. So we might, if possible, want to end on that shot. And then speed ramp that guy. Something like this. Not quite that early. Yeah, so we might want to shorten some clips here so we can fit more in. So we need to find a place for the theater room. But we're now going to go outside. And I think we want a drone shot here. Let me see what else we have indoors. So that's it for all of our indoor shots. So the rest is going to be exterior of the house and some amenities. So we should be able to keep this video around, the goal would probably be around 2.5 minutes, so end it there. And we just kind of fade out the music. So that's kind of where we're going to plan on ending the video, and it will end on this shot like we said. Nope, right there. Uh-oh. What was that bump? Go to about right there and end the video. And from a previous project I've done with these guys, I have my logo all prepped. We'll just throw it on here. Let's bring that in a little earlier. Fade that out. Very nice. So now we'll fill in this last minute with some aerials and outdoor shots, and then we should be able to then color correct, add a little bit of sound design, and we should be done. So let's now look at some of our drone shots, outdoor shots, and start putting those in here. I like this ground shot. I got a few ground shots that I might throw in from the exterior. Most of the exterior stuff that I use for these though is going to be drones. You can just get a little bit better perspective. Get some of these outdoor shots in there. Use that tree to glide up against right there. Like that. So let's put both of those over here. Let's grab, I like this drone shot. So I'm just going to raise to this next line the ones that I want to bring into my timeline. This shot's good except that we're seeing the neighbors on either side. So the client might not like that. Got a decent parallax here, but it was a little bit too far away. Rise up's pretty nice too. I won't put this in unless they want to specifically feature the garage, but it doesn't seem like anything too important. That's a money shot. So we'll pop this one up. We'll wait till the tennis court's out of frame over here. Alright, amenities. They want us to include the fact that it's close to Provo Canyon and Provo River, and also close to Sundance. And let's see which canyon shot I like best. Probably this one. Okay. So let's pull these guys all in. So let's drag all of our shots that we want to potentially use over to here. Let's start piecing them in there. So I'm probably going to nix this one. I like the air view better. You know what we want to do here. I have an awesome shot of this course on a different real estate video we did in the same neighborhood. There's that golf course shot. So we're going to pull that same course shot into here. Yeah, so let's actually speed this clip up even faster. And make that a little bit less abrupt there. Yeah, and then maybe let's put this guy in there. That should work. Let's actually change the order of these two clips. The gym is cooler than that room, so we're going to put the gym next to the theater room. So if we do a voiceover, we can say, and it even has a gym and a theater. I'm always thinking voiceover wise where I should put the clips. And then cut it right there on that beat. See how much more vibrant that is with the sun out. Holy cow. We'll bring the colors up here at the end, but you can See how much that sun adds that we just didn't have on this day. But it's better for interior shots as it has less harsh light coming in. Okay, so let's grab now some other amenities. Oh, we also need this guy. They requested this front sign up here. Forgot about him. So we might want to just pattern it after this video, and we started off with the wide of the house. We went to, we're in the Berkshires, and then we come to the door. So we might split them up on the front here and do the same thing. Let's pull this guy in. Yeah, that's good. We won't speed ramp that though. Cut it there. And then bring this guy over. And let's just make this speed ramp happen a lot sooner so we can shorten down this clip. Let's make that come a little sooner. Yeah, I think I like that. Looking good. Let's now go to this guy. Where are those amenities at? I believe it's in a different project file. This is why it's important to keep your footage organized. Okay, so we got our other amenities here. Shops close by. They also want Sundance, and they also want Provo River. So let's throw those together. Speed those up ×2. Speed that up even more. Let's do 500. With a golf course close by, you got Sundance close by, you got, oh, see my movement kind of stopped there at the end. So let's actually slow that back down a little bit, or just drag this out a little so it starts later, earlier. Very nice. Do Provo River next. Speed that up a tad. Make these last two shorter. Alright, let's bring it back home now. We've seen the amenities. Let me just double check in the email. See if there's any other amenities that they wanted. Okay, so we need the country club still. Should be in the same footage as this guy. That was in a different year we shot that stuff though. Oh, there's the shot. Country club in. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I think we got all the amenities they wanted. And we could probably make those longer. By the way, I'm going to be finishing this in 16:9, so I'm not going to expand these to fill those black bars because this was edited at 17:9, original 4K, and we don't need those ends, so we won't crop those in. We'll just cut them out in the final export. Alright, so bringing it back home now. Deciding between those two shots, both good shots. Might want to see more of the yard though. If we're gonna do that one. No, wrong one. We want to try out some of these ground shots. Lots of decisions to make here, folks. Speed this guy up. It's a little jitter at the beginning of that shot. Alright. So pretty much have the whole edit filled out here. Now we're just trying to pickpocket a few more clips here and there to try and fill out this last bit of space. We can always cut back on the song, but 2.5 minutes I think is a good length. I usually do about 2.5, 3 minutes. So we'll try and fill out that space with some more pretty shots if we can find some. See if there's anything that I'm missing. It's kind of a pretty shot. We'll consider this guy. I might throw in this shot instead of one of the other shots that we have. This shot, let me just see what it looks like with this guy instead. Started a little soon later. Yeah, I like that better. Just with the movements, we're pushing forward, and then this is a parallax, and then forward again. So by having them all move forward, it just keeps it more fluid. That comes in a little soon though. Okay, looking good. Let's put the bathroom and the shower next to each other. And the sauna. We'll put the closet last. So I'll often watch the footage through when I'm kind of stuck, not sure where to go next, and see how things are looking and just start making tweaks. Goes to the amenities. Yeah, there's not a ton to brag about in our backyard here. We'll throw in some interiors mixed in there. So just need a couple more clips. Maybe we'll throw in a garage shot, or at least this angle of the house. Yeah, it's a pretty shot. Very nice. Throw that down here. He's probably going to say, don't use this shot because you can see the neighbors. I like being able to see the whole property. We'll see what he says to that, but All right, combing through again just to see if there's any other parts of the house we think we should feature, or different angles of certain spots. Could do maybe a tighter shot of the home right here, or we'll just use a push in from that angle. Plop that one on here. Oops. Yeah, maybe instead of that one with the sun flare is nice, but can't see the house as well. We might do a burst of 4 small clips there at the end as the music builds up. Maybe a second angle of this room might be nice. Let's try throwing that in. Maybe see what other angles we have on the dronage. I'd like to throw in something from above. As a buyer, I'd want to see the above aerial view. Speed that up a bit. Looking for a few more clips to wrap this thing up. Let's find one more good aerial in here somewhere. Maybe the garage could work. Okay, we'll try out the garage here. Well, it's kind of the same shot as that one. So I'm going to go through and see if there was any shots in here that I'd want to include. Maybe let's do perhaps another kitchen shot. Kitchen just wasn't that impressive, so it's hard to want to feature it again. But gives you a different perspective, new view. They may want that. Come on the beat a little better here. Same with you. So I'm pretty happy with the edit at this point. It's looking pretty sharp, looking like a passing grade. Now it's time to start the color correcting process. Now I personally like the super vibrant, happy, bright colors, so we're gonna go for that look. It's also what the client is used to seeing now. All right, so let's go ahead to our coloring tab now. All right, so first I'm gonna bring in a little color, saturate it there, maybe 112-ish. Maybe add a little contrast. Bring up the shadows a little bit. See how we're looking. And then curves. Just gonna brighten this up, give it a little S curve. Make that image pop just a tad. See how that's looking. So you see how we're just making the image pop off the screen a little bit. Now our skies are gonna pay for that a little bit. Overexposing a little bit in the sky, but it's already a gloomy sky, so you're not really losing much. Might be a little warm. Bring down the warmth a tad. Maybe a little magenta too. See how that looks? Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that image right there. So we'll copy that and let's paste it now. Actually, this image I believe is already color corrected. Yes, it is. Let's do our drone shots first. Then we'll come back and color all the interiors. This guy, we can brighten up his life just a tad. Bring our curve down here. Shot this in a different profile on a different camera, so it's gonna be a little harder to match. See how those look back to back. Look fine. Cool that down a little bit. Yeah, I mean just a gloomy day. Not a lot of pop going on, but I'll make that work. Same thing here. Again, kind of blowing out the skies a little, but I'm okay with that. This guy was a tad overexposed to begin with. So gotta actually bring him down a bit to make him match. See how that looks? Okay, this guy could be brought up a tad bit more. A little underexposed on that shot. Before and after there. Might be a little warm too. Bring up those shadows a little more. Okay. Clipping those highlights a little bit there. Let's bring that down. Again, a little warm. Maybe a little green. Okay. Looks a little crushed down here. Let's bring those up. Very nice. Brighten up his life. Different colors, man. Different times of day brought out some different colors. And from the front and the back. I don't know if it's just the time of day or what, but it's looking quite a bit different. See if we can retain those cloud details a little there. Yeah, it's tough. I have a hard time choosing between retaining detail in the sky and just making the house pop. Let's see. Yeah, this image just looks a lot warmer here. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then our final shot. Warm him up a tad. Okay. So we've got all of the outdoor shots. Base colored, should be pretty close. Let's warm that up a little bit. Bring that down a little bit. Okay. Let's go inside now. I'm usually playing with the color temperature and the curves just to try and brighten up these interiors and again overexpose a little bit more of the outside skies and windows. Adding saturation indoors can be tricky because you start getting these yellow garbage lights really showing up hard. So I may not add any saturation here, but we'll add a little bit of contrast, something like that. So again, just brightening it up just a tad. Okay. Copy and paste that. Looks pretty good. Again, just making that image pop with that RGB curve. If I really don't want these yellows showing up so prominently, these nasty orange colors from these lights, then I would come into my curves, find my yellow orange spectrum in here, and just bring that down a tad. That way they're not quite as pronounced. Get rid of that nasty color. Let's copy and paste that same thing into here. We might want to saturate the whole image now that we've taken out some of those nasties. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Very nice again. We just kind of brighten up the whole scene, and see outside we start bringing that exposure up a little bit, but there's still enough detail there. So when I'm exposing these, I'm trying to maintain as much detail outside as I can without underexposing too much inside, and then I can just bring up the shadows a little bit in post, and that will allow me to retain more detail outside there. So I mean, like I've said, I like to shoot these pretty close in camera to what I like, and then just bump them a little bit in post to make them pop off the screen a little more. I'm going to bring down the yellow stuff even a little more in this room. I just like when the house looks whiter, it looks cleaner. We missed that exterior shot, but we'll come back to that. You know what? Let's take the master bed. Okay. Okay, here's a fun one. How about that green nastiness in there? So we can add some magenta to the whole image, but we can also just get rid of this green. There's nothing green that we need. So I'm gonna find where the color's the nastiness, so it's more of a yellow, and just bring that garbage down. Not quite all the way, so it doesn't look fake-ish, but that to me looks a lot better. Let's bring up this whole exposure a little bit. So let's check out the before and after on that guy. Ooh, that's a little bit better looking. Maybe bring up the whole saturation up a little bit since we took some of those colors out. That is a nicely exposed image right there. So I'm not going to do too much to change that because I liked where it was. Let's brighten it up just a tad there. Just brighten it up a tad. Bathrooms is usually where you need the most help. They get nasty looking. We're gonna just try and make this all look a little wider and bring it up and make it look a little brighter. Oh, that feels better. Probably brighten this up a tad more. See about cutting down on our greens here, bringing up everything a tad bit more. Brighten this up a little bit more. Some of that green in there. Brighten it up a tad bit more. Get rid of a little bit of green. Brighten up a tad bit more. A little brighter downstairs. Make this place bright. Too much blue down here. Looks good. Looks like we got a little bit of overall green going on here. Brighten this a tad. Brighten this a tad. Don't think we did anything with these guys. So these outdoor shots I missed. One more over here. Just don't need to be cooled down. Don't need to bring that down. Okay, this looks a little green still. Let's try bringing that whole thing down. Okay, so let's watch now from the beginning. Now that we have all of our clips color corrected to approximately where we want them to be. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about our edits. The last thing I would do now is throw in a little bit of sound design, and I have some bird chirping noises here at the beginning of this guy, or let's see, this guy. Some waterfall noises. Perfect, let's grab those. Throw them onto here. Turn it up a tad. Throw in our waterfall. Fade out our forest. And let's do a little whoosh noise in there. A little slow-mo sound effects. Sure, let's try that guy. Very nice. Turn it down a little bit. Let's slow it down a little bit. Very nice. Fade it in. Alright, so there you have my first cut. That's what I will send a client. After that, they'll give me some feedback on, you know, change that clip, switch this one out for that one. Usually minor adjustments there. And then sometimes they'll ask to have a voiceover put in there. So I'll send that to Dallin Wright, who does all my voiceover work. He scripts it. They send me a list of features they want to feature as far as the edit goes, and then he will put that together in a script, voice it over, send it to me. I pay him $200, add it onto the invoice, and finalize it and send it out. I usually want a non-branded and a branded version, so I put in the corner throughout the whole thing this logo and their branded version, and this outro Woodley logo animation at the very end, and then one without, and then I make them a 1 minute Instagram version, you know, punching all that together into 1 minute instead of 2.5 minutes, and I send it out. That's it for how I edit a real estate video. Hopefully that was insightful. As you guys saw, this took me all of 3 or 4 hours to complete, so super simple. Probably one of the simplest edits that you can do out there, so not a ton to it, but the biggest thing is just putting the clips in the right spots that make sense, that would make the viewer feel like they're going on a tour throughout the house in a chronological order. But that's it, guys. If you have any further questions for me, please let me know.